I don't even know why I have these headphones on. I have so much fucking drainage in my ears, man.
It's just like
I'm just gonna set that over there.
oh my bad.
I feel like this is one of those things, dude. It feels really gay what I'm doing right here. It feels like one of those things with you know, like the girls wear at the wedding. They wear it around their leg. And then the dude goes up under their blouse and like pulls it off. You know what I'm talking about?
The Unhinged Uncensored, otherwise known as Don't Be Gay.
Yeah.
Lex, you're not allowed to come back.
Well, once they stop fucking trying to cancel everybody for everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled on
I like how people have brought it back, dude. That's what I'm doing, okay?
Yeah.
I'm calling shit gay.
gay, retarded.
Shake
Yeah,
gills, bro.
gay, retarded, dude.
That's clear, bro.
I'm gonna fucking make fun of black people. I'm gonna make fun of Asians. I'm gonna make fun of Mexicans.
You gotta
like,
hate everybody.
We were just recently talking about this though, and I said like, "Yo, dude, if I was a famous like actor that went off and started a podcast, like if I was making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars right now, I would absolutely donate money to like the same groups of people that I fucking make fun of.
Right.
Not as like oh, I'm sorry for making fun of you, like to actually like be helpful, to like spread wealth. Like I do that with my money now, and I'm not wealthy. So it's like, yeah, I would absolutely do that. Like,
Lolo just has a stack of checks. He's like, black, $100.
yeah,
Mexican,
to the blacks,
$100.
to the Mexicans.
Autism.
Only the Mexicans. They gotta be actually Mexican. No, because my homeboy's Guatemalan, so I'll send some to the Guatemalans too. All right, I got those guys covered as well.
Jews, $5.
Whoa.
Money, bro.
If anything, they might owe me some money. Okay.
They owe me money.
Okay, so maybe there's one group of people I wouldn't donate money to.
I wouldn't even donate. I hate everybody.
Well, I mean, dude, if I was that rich though, like I'd get to donate money to help people out, and then actually like be able to use it as a tax write-off as well. Dude, don't you kind of hate?
That's how they do it.
Do you ever just kind of hate it though? At the same time, like,
Hate
do you
what?
ever just hate how somebody's like, oh, so and so donated this much money to this organization this year, and then people are like, oh, who gives a fuck? They're fucking rich. They used it as a tax write-off, and it's like, okay,
Well,
It's like,
like, can you
they
win?
probably do, but
It's like, okay, so I'm
what if
sorry
they
that I'm
genuinely
rich, and then
care?
I'm trying. Yeah, like, what if they actually genuinely care, and there's a benefit in the for them as well? It's like, oh, why I already care about this, and it's a benefit for me. Like, it's just a win-win street at that point.
I don't know. I guess you have to ask the question, how much of donating actually helps the people? Because there's a lot of things to consider. You have to consider, you know, this is paying the salary of the people who are organizing this whole thing. So a large chunk is already going, and then there's taxes.
Yeah.
So, like, the people who you're donating to actually don't receive a whole lot of the... And, I mean, there is the whole he gets a tax write-off. And, you know, even if you, like, create your
But
own...
I'm not talking about what the organization does.
No, I
That's
understand.
they're good or they're bad. I'm talking about
understand.
the person who donates.
I understand, but I think that person would be better. I mean, I think they would serve a better purpose if they actually went out. Like, you know, if they went out and
Look
actually
at they're
met people.
shooting movies and shit. They're busy.
No,
They can send
couldn't
people-
go out and do that because then they got all that money and they go out there and be like, oh, who cares? You're donating to the homeless guy on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
True,
It's the same
true.
shit that be happening to rappers. They're
That
like,
is
oh, bring your block.
No, I mean, to a degree, you'll always be separated, and people will always give you shit. That's very true.
I just hate how like everybody always like I haven't now I've heard about like some Amazon workplaces and all that. A lot of the people that I know that have worked at Amazon have been like, yeah, it's like working at FedEx. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like that. It's not like an easy job.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
no.
a job where it's gonna be like.
No.
And I've heard of like some of them that have been real shitty, and that happens with a lot of different companies.
Yeah, they
But,
fire
like,
you with your phone.
people have been talking about a lot lately about like buying up all this fucking farmland, like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos buying up farmland, buying up single home properties and shit like that. And I'm like, what if, and I was just talking to Blight about it, I was just like, what if they recognize that the housing market is in a fucking terrible position, and what if they end up buying out all these single family homes and actually like helping, like doing something beneficial
Yeah.
where people are actually getting
That would be
into
great.
homes? Because I was like, all I hear is hearsay. people just say like it all started when people were like, Jeff Bezos has enough money he can solve homelessness. He's a fucking piece of shit. Why doesn't he donate $5 billion to fucking solve homelessness and starving kids? And it's just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like maybe he should fucking donate some money. Like, I get that, but like, he played the game and he won the game. He didn't necessarily make the decisions that helped him get that rich in the first place and helped other people be so poor, you know? He just contributed mostly to himself to doing his thing. It's like the government's the one who puts those regulations in place. I'm like, what if these guys are good guys? What if they're for us?
Well, I don't know if Jeff Bezos is a good guy, but
I know it's not about it's about the fact that you don't know he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
So why does he fucking just get hammered on so fucking hard and just hated on so much?
Let me ask you this.
Like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, dude, get it. And that laugh. You heard his laugh before?
Yes. Ooh, I can't even recollect how it goes, but yeah, I was listening to a podcast with him. I had to turn the podcast off. Yeah, it's obnoxious.
You're like, that sounds like a villain, dog.
Yeah, he does, dude. He straight up sounds like he should be an X-Men villain.
Damn.
No shit, bro. Where's our fucking producer? We can pull it up right now, bro. It's fucking wild. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna hate on some dude just because he's rich.
I agree.
No.
Let me ask you guys this. Do you think, I mean, this isn't just for wealth, it's just power in general. Do you think there are people who are like non-sociopathic and actually good people that like maintain that high amount of success? Or do you think because of the nature of it, because of like the amount of work and like commitment they have to put into the thing to actually make that amount of money, and you have to screw people over along the way?
You gotta be far removed.
Yeah.
Like, out of the way from like everybody. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
At some point, the focus had to have been like just money. Like, hey, like, I have to take you away from this position. Exactly like you said, fucking people over. Like, I had to take away my friend from this position, although they deserved it and really needed it, because I needed to save that extra money so I could get rich.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like it would distance you heavily.
But I guess I'm wondering if the people like the Jeff Bezos, the Bill Gates of the world, like, are those people just going to be predisposed to being like kind of these greedy, scummy people because they have that amount of money? Or do you think it's possible that somebody can get through the cracks and actually be charitable and good? And you know what I'm saying?
If you get through the cracks, you still gotta get your hands dirty.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Like you're still gonna have to get your hands dirty when it comes down to it, because like you have that.
You want to put the mic up a little closer?
You have that climb. You got that drive where like you're hungry. You gotta go get the money.
Jesus, Paul. You gotta put the fucking mic down.
Oh, but you need it like this? Like, is better?
Oh, yeah. I'm eating this bitch right now. I had to pull.
You gotta rather read this motherfucker.
Whoa. Don't you fucking cut that out.
Hold up.
When you watch back and you see yourself just sucking on that mic like that, don't you fucking take it out.
What did we say at the beginning of the podcast? Don't be gay.
Yeah. And you fucking broke the one rule, dude. The one rule.
That's the episode title right there. Don't be gay.
I'm cool with that.
Bro. But yeah, no, like, the initial drive for getting the money, it's just whatever the fuck they were going through, they have that hunger. Somewhere along the way, you lose that hunger, or you keep it, and you're just like, oh no, fuck that. You're not home when I'm on. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Yeah. It's kind of like that movie, There Will Be Blood.
Oh yeah.
Where like
blood.
You're exactly. You see that, Lolo?
No.
It's a good ass movie. It's
I
like
fucking
3 hours
hate
long.
movies, dude. They just
That's
fucking.
right.
It's like, I don't know. Movies make me hungry, and then I eat, and like you want to watch a movie in the dark all the time, and so then I just eat in the dark, and then I just get tired and I fall asleep.
That's why I'm getting fat.
Probably.
Trust me, yo.
Watch a movie with the lights on next time.
It's hard to focus.
When I do movies for the guts and gore, I have them on. I'm taking notes.
Have you guys watched the movie? I think it's called Oculus.
Yes.
You've seen that? Mm-hmm. Have you reviewed it?
Oh, we haven't reviewed it for the podcast, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's not amazing.
Dude,
It's all right.
Homeboy was tripping on acid, bro. And I had him watch that movie.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, you're down to watch a scary movie? I was like, okay, bet. And end of the movie, turn on the lights. I'm like, what'd you think? He's like, fuck you.
Did you handle it okay, though? Or were you not?
I wasn't tripping.
Oh, you weren't tripping.
No,
okay.
I would have never watched that tripping. Fuck that. I'm not watching no scary movies while I'm tripping.
You never done that?
It's just this movie with like this old ass mirror. And
Yeah.
it's like
with the brother and sister or some
Yeah.
shit? Okay, yeah. I watched that one.
And at the end of it, like, makes him killer.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, the whole thing was just a straight up mind fuck. I thought it was great because when it comes to scary movies, like, I'm like, oh, here we go. It's like, who would have thought that would happen?
The ending was good.
More than anything, I think the only thing that makes my hair stand up with these movies is like the music. The music is like you kind of fall into it and everything.
Yeah.
And like they do really set the ambiance in a lot of them, but it's like, oh, who would have thought that some fucking creepy looking demon was gonna pop out of there really quick? Not me. So the Oculus one was like, wait a minute, what? And like, there's just so many times where it was like, oh fuck, dude, I thought that was actually like part. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Just trying to catch up. So
Yeah.
And the second time I watched it, I thought it was just as good because it was like 2 years later. So
It's definitely not a bad movie. I saw Jaws on acid. That's the only horror movie I've seen on acid. And that shit was fucking
you
intense.
think Jaws is a horror movie?
Yeah, technically. It's not like I don't think it's super scary, but it's classified as a horror movie.
Back then, they didn't have Sharknado.
It was from 70. It was like from 72 or something. Not 75.
A thriller, okay. A thriller movie, I guess.
Okay, well, whatever. Scary-ish in the vein of scare.
I wonder if it's like
It wasn't meant to make you happy. You didn't feel good about the shark.
We can't talk about movies, all right? Because when it comes to movies, dude, all I'm gonna say is I'm on Molly's side, and I think that's where I'm just gonna leave it at with those. You have to check them out on TikTok, dude.
You don't need to do that twice a week.
Check what out on TikTok.
What?
Check what out on TikTok.
Check. He has another podcast with his girlfriend.
The Guts and Gore podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Every Thursday at 2 p.m.
And they review like horror movies and stuff like that. And
horror movie for you.
What?
Oh man. So like my cousin, like way back in the day, like his family had went to Chicago and brought back some like bootlegs and fucking bro, they was like,
you gotta.
They had like
move the mic up. I'm sorry.
but what?
You gotta move the mic up.
Oh, I thought you said you got a booger.
God damn. He said I got what?
Hold on, I got a booger. Do the farmer review.
Oh no. Then people used to do that all the time in Oskaloosa, and I'm like, how do you even get that much snot built up there?
That's like the first place I seen it, like Oski or Albia. Like,
oh yeah, you been to Albia?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's not a place I like to be, dude.
Oh shit, me neither.
I worked in Albia. Listen to this.
Albia?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. In
You
Iowa?
never heard of it? Yeah.
No, I've never heard of this.
It's a little ass town, dude.
Little as
Bro,
fuck.
I fucking worked out there, and I was the assistant manager of the kitchen at this nursing home. And one of my employees, dog, is like, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go take a break, but I'm gonna go smoke, so I'm gonna be gone for a little second. She's like, what do you mean by smoke? And I'm like I'm gonna go smoke some weed. And she goes, oh, I thought you were talking about my type of smoke. And like I had already got the vibe very heavily, so I was like, oh no. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, let's just say I like to speed it up, not slow it down. I was like,
bruh.
She's one of the only fucking employees though too, so it's not like I could fucking like I was just like,
That's why you guys smoke meth and heroin. That way you're just like on the same. You don't even really change. You're just on the same plane.
I don't know about that one.
This is my theory.
If you want to try that, you go ahead. I'll watch.
I always did think it'd be funny to like do a podcast and have every episode you just take a different drug, and like that's the whole podcast.
Damn.
And he OD at that and he died.
I think that would probably not be good. I mean, you'd have podcasts that just made no fucking sense.
It would be history. It would like make history though.
You do one on
That's how you get
acid,
famous.
you do one on Molly and be like, dude, that's probably the best fucking podcast we've ever done. And then you'd watch it back and you'd be like, wow, that was trash. You ever like freestyled with a homie one night and like back in the day recorded it on the phone when you drunk or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And then the next day you listen to it and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck were we thinking, dude?
What the fuck was this?
You could hear yourselves like, bro, that shit was fire. That shit was hard. You listen back, you're like, bro, we sound dumb as
What the fuck was we even saying?
Yeah.
I remember one time I took acid and I like that was when I was still rapping and like I got my mic all set and I was like, yeah, I'm about to fucking do it, and like I did a couple takes and I was like, I am so off right now. I can't even fucking like keep time with the fucking music.
The guys who they're like white dudes who can take acid and then go and rap into the mic and just like keep going, although they're just fucking the whole thing up. It just it really does impress me though. There's like a talent within it, dude. A white boy on acid is like nothing ever before. My homeboy used to just drive us everywhere. Like, yeah, I'm good. I can't see anything, dude. We took the same shit. I'm seeing shapes and colors, and this motherfucker's like just driving 65 miles an hour down the highway.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that.
Nah, dude, he fucking I don't know how he held on like that.
You know, you want to hear a wild story? I've never told this on the podcast. I had a friend when I lived in South Dakota. I had a family member who knew somebody who sold acid. He sold acid to this guy who he took it, and then he got so bent out of shape he drove to his boss's house and then broke into his house and jerked off in his boss's bed.
What about taking acid? What about taking acid made him want to go jerk off?
I don't know. He must have been mad at his boss. He probably took it and he was like, he probably took it on a bad day or something. He probably just got off work. He was mad at his boss and he was like, fuck, I'm just gonna go masturbate in this cunt's fucking.
Dude, being mad on acid. Have you taken acid before? No, you've never done
taken
it?
anything like that?
Nah.
Man,
damn.
I wish we would have known.
Salvia. That's about it.
Oh wow.
Salvia.
You have?
That? Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
How was that?
You freak out, huh?
Trip, bro.
Yeah.
Like, trip.
So is that?
It was a bad trip. Like,
is that more?
hours.
Is that more of a visual? Would you describe it, or is it like an emotional type of trip? Like, were you seeing a lot of colors and visions, or was it?
It wasn't no colors, bro. I felt like I seen hell. That's just fucking crazy.
I've never like heard of somebody doing salvia and being like, yeah, I had a good trip.
No,
Never
bro.
heard of
I
it.
know
Yeah,
motherfuckers
same.
that smoke that shit like just regularly. Like
That's always people who are like desperate to fucking trip. They're like, oh, I got some salvia. Let's fucking smoke some salvia.
Yeah, dude. I remember
always how
watching
it
a
is.
dude do DMT and then fucking.
I want to try that though.
He said he talked to God and that he had to kill himself.
Whoa, no.
Yeah,
No,
and he was
I don't wanna
like
do
trying
that.
to fucking stab himself to
Fuck
death
that,
and shit.
dude.
And like, yeah.
The Happening. It's like The Happening.
Yeah, salvia was fucking crazy, yo. That shit was insane. That shit was crazy.
Man, I've done some wild shit. Percocets was crazy. Smoking Percocets.
Smoking Percocets?
Oh yeah, some
Smoke
Perc
Perc.
30s.
What? Okay, did you
Perc
do it
30,
like?
I just smoked a Perc 30.
So let me guess. Did you break it
crush
up?
Yeah, you break it
And then
up.
you
You
do
put
a-
it on tinfoil. Then you fucking
Perfect.
get that slight bend in there. You hit that lighter. Bro, you go up. You're just like, I am so high. And then next thing you know, you're like,
I have never heard of anybody smoking Percocet. That's insane.
yeah. You don't know nothing. It's like damn near,
bro, you did
it's
that?
damn near doing heroin, bud.
You was smoking bird?
Yeah.
God damn.
And then later on, we ended up finding out that there was fentanyl in them. Because somebody got some, and they was like, what the fuck, you trying to fucking kill me? Da 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 da. And this years ago, dude. And we was like, what the fuck? We're like, dude, we do these all the time. There's no way. Tested them, and we was like,
Jesus.
oh, shit, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's where my life like really changed after that. Because it's like now I like know multiple people that have died from that shit. And it's just like, oof.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's no
Fucked up
fun.
shit.
No fun.
No fun.
But we did them bitches. We was doing them most.
So we was doing them.
Oh yeah, I did.
Popping them, smoking them.
Oh, we got
was drinking 'em?
I didn't like fucking popping them. They really hurt my stomach, and that's probably why. No, but we did drop Xanax and promethazine, which is like super dangerous too.
Damn.
Like they were doing like all these concoctions with them pharmaceutical drugs where they're
Oh
like,
my
if you
God.
do this, it will probably kill you. We were doing it. Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I really think we were the type of guys for real. Like back in my old apartment and shit, we'd fucking like be like, oh man, our heart rates are low, and we'd like group up, get down and do push-ups. Like do like 20, 30 push-ups, get the heart rate back up. And looking back on it, I dead ass think that like that type of energy and being like physically fit at the time is what kept me alive.
More than likely.
Yeah. Because I'm like, oh, my heart rate is low. Like I'm actually checking my heart rate and thinking about how I need to boost it back up, get that blood flow going to work things through my system. It's like, whoa. But now I'm thinking about getting on steroids.
Damn, bro.
It's fucking wild.
Just a real low dosage, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe a little TRT.
Just a little boost.
Yeah. I used to be on HGH when I was a kid.
What's that?
HGH is that?
HGH is human growth hormone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That makes sense.
And I was so short and my growth plates were closing so quickly that I had to take a shot every night and rotate my thighs of HGH. And it made me very angry. I got kicked off of most of my sports teams, lost most of my friends.
You guys suck!
Yeah, no, I was like violent, dude. Like this kid one time at a soccer game was fucking just speaking in Spanish, and I had no fucking idea what he said. And so the next time he had the ball, I just came up behind him hard as fuck and just fucking boom, dude. Hit my arm right in his back and laid him out. And then he hit the ground and he's looking up at me like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm just standing over him. And then they kicked me out the game.
I was like,
and I
no,
didn't
bro,
play
you're
the rest of the
gone.
game.
His coach is like, get out!
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, it was very aggressive, dude.
Yeah, I mean, especially for being 5'3". I mean, to have the confidence and to literally stand over somebody and be like,
That 5'3" didn't matter at that point.
yeah, well,
Like,
yeah,
I
you're
was
standing
short,
over them.
I was
so.
still short, but like we were like kids. We were like 13 at that time, maybe younger.
Didn't even matter. Everybody's just like, whoa, you see what Lolo just did?
They didn't even call me Lolo. That's the thing. That's back when people still called me Nick, dude.
Nick?
Yeah. So I'm named after my dad. His name's Lauren. My name's Lauren. My mom.
Did they just take
never-
the first part of the N word?
Oh, god damn it. It's Nicholas. My name's Lauren Nicholas Parks. So my mom just called me Nicholas and Nick growing up.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And then I found out in like 3rd grade that my name was actually Lauren when I saw like a report card. I was like, well, who the fuck is this? Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was a crazy time to be alive, dude.
So when did you switch over to Lauren? Because I had a similar
Middle
experience
school.
growing up. Because they used to call me CJ, and now I'm Coleman. I went.
What's
by
your middle name?
John.
Oh, man, John. I'm just gonna start calling him. You can meet John vibes.
That's me avoiding. That's me avoiding my whiteness.
Motherfucker, what's your middle name?
What's your social security number?
Right.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
Damn, my middle name is Leslie. That's my middle name.
Oh, really?
For
Nice.
real.
For reals.
Not a bad one. I think you're dinging the wall
you're
a
good,
little
man.
bit.
Here, we'll just
Yeah, get that fucking thing
that
out of there,
fucking
dude.
bullshit.
But
Yeah.
yeah, not a bad middle name. I like that. I like that it's different. But growing up though, that would have been annoying. Probably.
Terrible, bro, with the last name neighbor.
Well, my name's Lauren, dude. When I stared going by Lauren, it's like,
Where'd you
isn't
go
that a
back
girl's
up?
name?
Where'd you go back to?
Oskaloosa.
But yeah, I played tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, half black, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked it all up. Fucked it all up, my bad.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all looking like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start yelling.
Put the fucking money.
You fucking remind me of like when I watched the Bad Friends podcast back when they used to have fucking Bobby Lee's wife's niece on there. Rudy is what they call her. And he's like, put the fucking mic to your mouth. Dude. He's like, you gotta put the fucking mic to your mouth. And like, it happened so many times that there was enough for them to make like a whole collage video of like 10 minutes of him telling her to do this. It's so fucking funny.
Maybe we just need to get the clip-ons. Just fucking. Nah, I think it sounds like shit personally.
We need to get somebody with a boom over there. Just holding it above us. Like, don't you let that shit come into the fucking camera shot, dude. You're fucked.
They have to move it. They have to try and move it the whole time. We're all like going at each other for 3 minutes.
You could rig some shit up. We could rig up.
Yeah, you know I rent this place, right? I don't.
Well, we wouldn't have to. But I mean,
You don't think I'd have to like, drill shit in the wall or the ceiling and all that?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
it could be little shit, bro. Like,
nothing
Yeah.
too crazy.
yeah.
Put some
True.
putty over that shit, dude.
True.
You don't think that they're just gonna redo this whole place whenever you move out? You ever rented before, dog?
Yes, I have rented before.
Yeah, they don't give.
I've never drilled holes in the ceiling though.
They fucking be painting right over like the whole like handle to open up the window. They'll just fucking paint right over it.
I know. Yeah. I know. I've rented before, bro. I know how renting works.
This window
I've just never drilled in the ceiling.
Boom, and it opens up.
I don't know to what extent, dude. The last person that I rented from, he was this guy from Vietnam, and he like super foreign, didn't speak any English, and I just don't. I think they like kind of fucked him when like because I went through another guy, then they switched the house over to him, and then like he got the place, and he sent us like an itemized. He was like, "These are all the damages, like $5,000 worth," expecting us to like pay for that. And we're like, no. And we're like, "No, you need to like give us our deposit." And we ended up like fucking taking less of a deposit because we didn't want to take it to court. It's bullshit. I would have taken it, but
I would have gone and whooped his motherfucking ass. I'd be like, you really want to go to fucking court over this?
I low key thought about doing like just some racist ass shit and just fucking going over there and being like, I'm gonna deport your ass.
Hey, though, that might have been the moment to fucking do it, dude.
I feel like
you're not gonna give me my fucking money and try to tell me I gotta pay for $5,000 in damages. Listen here, you fucking ching chong.
The gook motherfucker.
That was there when y'all.
Oh god, dude, you dropped that.
Oh dang, I didn't even hear what he said.
Yeah, that one might get you. Isn't that what Shane Gillis got caught for? Or did he say the C word?
I think it was. It was probably gook. Yeah.
Oh, gook. Chink. We talking about chink, the C word?
Yeah, I think that's what he said that got him fucking kicked off of SNL.
Some of the words are funny as fuck though. Like gook, that's funny to me. Like it's just
if somebody was gonna call you a racist word, what is like one that you like almost prefer? Like it's because of the way it sounds, it wouldn't even really offend you.
Black guys, I don't know.
mine's fucking jigaboo, dude.
Jigaboo.
Somebody was like, "Yeah, you fucking jigaboo, motherfucker."
Porch monkey.
I would.
I haven't heard that one in a minute.
That was yeah, I forgot that was one. That's real fucking popular in Oskaloosa too. We don't got enough good. And see, that's the thing. White folks, that's another good thing a thing that they good at, bro. Making up racist names. White people have made up the best. What do we got? Cracker. And what the fuck else do they call them, dude?
Peckerwood, that's funny too.
Yeah, Peckerwood. I don't know if that one's racist, but it is funny. It is good. But yeah, they got all the good work. Like they made up all the ones that are funny. They made up all the ones that hurt your feelings. I mean, they just made them all up. I've said it before. It's not great, obviously, but I give white people props. Because I'm like, dude, I'm just saying, if a group of white people, especially if they got money, are like, hey, we're going to go take over all their land, they'll do it.
Bro.
Like that when it comes to taking over land and society and wiping out your history, they're like, we got this on lock, dog.
Yeah.
Let me just make a few calls. Yeah.
It's like, you guys know about UFC fighters, like Sean Strickland?
No.
Oh, dude, he's such just an annoying rat bastard, but it's like, he will probably fuck you up. Like, he will get the job done.
He's in the UFC, though, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly, but it's like, it's like you still gotta give them, you gotta give bad things their props, at least.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like saying that, like, Hitler wasn't fucking a genius.
Boom.
Terrible person, maybe possibly one of the worst ever in existence, but pretty fucking smart if you're gonna accomplish all that.
Yeah, it's true. That nuance is required in history.
All you gotta do is just get enough people to be like, yeah, he's right, I do feel like that.
Yeah. And then, when you start controlling the we're not gonna dive into all that. We're not gonna dive. I went on a fucking string that was just like a whole binge of just watching a bunch of stuff about Hitler and like reading a bunch of stuff about Hitler. And my goal was to find out like a definitive answer to why did Hitler hate the Jews? Like why was it the Jews? Because I know that a big goal for him obviously is like proving that they were like the race, like that they were gonna find the oldest race of people. They were going all over the planet to find the Aryan nation that like started man and all that. And like I totally get that, but I'm just like, what? Like you're believing that you are pure, that white is pure. And it's like, wouldn't that really make black the enemy? Like, wouldn't your goal be to white? It's the complete
opposite, right?
Like it just has never fucking made sense to me. It's still
do you think it would though? No.
Maybe it's like a race trader type of thing. They're like, we need to get rid of our own before we take on
you can't,
the entire country of Africa.
I mean, like, white complected, obviously Jews are white complected, but they'd be more like Middle Easterner.
Yeah, originally, yeah.
So that wouldn't be
true.
Pure white for sure. And that's in the fucking Nazi sense of it. But yeah, no, I never found it. Hours of watching shit, hours of reading. I never found like an actual definitive answer as to like why he wanted to fucking destroy the Jews. So when I see like all the shit that comes out these days, it makes me wonder, like, is this what, like, was he trying to stop this? And is this also like, is this even a bad thing? Is it? Because we don't know. We have no idea. Like when you look at the media, and like a big thing has come out lately when you're like, they're like, yo, pretty much all major news corporations that feed us our media are owned by Jewish families, and that's like a very popular thing that's come out lately. And it's like, okay, but I mean, I don't know.
So Hitler was on to something.
No, whoa.
Lolo's over here trying to solve one of the top 3 questions.
No, it's just
why
like,
do people hate Jews?
It's just like, I don't even know exactly. It's like, is that a bad thing? Like, maybe it's better that they are all running the media and not somebody else.
I feel like they were one of those groups that were supposed to be exterminated, but they just kept getting there, and it was kind of like, it's like the nerdy kid on the bus who just like won't move. He's just there forever, and you're like, you're getting through
like
12th grade, and you're like, this
Parks,
motherfucker is still here.
Yeah, Rosa.
Yeah. Like Rosa Parks is still in the back of this fucking bus. Take a hint, Rosa. We don't want you here.
She was in the front, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They wanted her to go to the back.
And
That's
you know
right.
what, too? I don't even know why that was such a complaint, because the back of the when I rode the bus to school, the back of the bus was where all
That's
the cool
what we said all the time growing up. We were like, what the fuck is this bitch even complaining about?
Like, God. I don't know what she was so upset about. We having a great time. We're back. We used to, on the bus, bro, because our bus driver was so old and paid no attention, we would play like WWE. Like, be like jumping from one seat to the next and like flipping onto somebody and shit. RKOing motherfuckers. Like, it was fucking, it made no sense, bro. I don't know how the bus driver didn't notice at all.
You'd have loved my high school.
Where'd you go?
North. Went to North for 2 years.
Oh, shit.
I mean, maybe. I don't think I've met a lot of people that I've met in this area went to Southeast Polk.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of people that I've met went to Southeast Polk.
In Des Moines?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Most of my homies that like I talk to or hang out with on a regular basis that are from Des Moines, they went there. And then nowadays, over the last like 2 years through doing music, I've definitely met a lot more people who went to East.
East, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't say East and probably Hoover or some shit.
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
I've met quite a few people bartending and shit who like went to Dowling Catholic, and I'm always like, fuck you. Yeah.
Dude.
We wrestled Dowling Catholic, so I'm like, fuck you. But we wrestled Southeast Polk too, but it was kind of, Southeast Polk was more like a, yeah, we know we're about to get beat.
Dude, my 2 younger sisters went to Dowling. Dowling. Yeah.
You know, I meant to ask that too. I wanted to ask you about fucking, I don't remember if I've ever asked if you had any siblings.
Yeah, I got 3 younger sisters.
3 younger sisters.
Yeah. I'm not
You're
going to say
an oldest brother.
Yeah.
You're the oldest.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
What are they like?
Should we just cut this out?
I'm just saying. Well, you asked me.
They're all right. I mean,
you asked me. It's like my little sister, my youngest sister, Kennedy. Well, I probably shouldn't say everybody's name, but anyways, I could say her name. She's fine, but she's awesome. She's like my best friend. Like I could tell her anything. She's like 25, gonna be 26 this year. One time, bro, when I was down in Oskaloosa for the weekend, I piped some bitch in my mom's basement, and then I forgot to throw the condom away. I left it like on the floor by this nightstand. I was like, oh shit. And so I sent her on a mission to go and get that shit put away so my mom wouldn't see it. And she did that for me, and I was like, bro, my little sister is the coolest motherfucker.
Goddamn.
I was like, listen, bro. I was like, I owe you. Like, I owe you. Like, that's all I can tell you, dog. Well, then you got the oldest one who's gay. And she has the wife that's a fucking cunt, dude, and she's a cop.
Damn.
Wait, that's your family or mine?
Yeah, mine.
Oh, damn.
And then my sister that I was born on her 3rd birthday. Yeah, she's cool. She's the only responsible one. In my opinion, the only like truly responsible and intelligent one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. You got 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters.
So my oldest actually lives in England.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. No.
Do you want some tea?
She never listens to this, so it's okay. But like, she has fucking developed an English accent, and it is the most god annoying shit ever. I grew up with this fucking bitch, and now every time I fucking talk to her, she's like, "Oi, mate, how are you doing?"
Oh, it's me, brother.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
She says mate and shit.
No, not quite that bad. About 4 years.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
probably
Okay,
just
see,
development.
I was talking to Molly about this last night. Do you really think your voice changes that much when you live somewhere like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you just hear it.
But it's easier to communicate with people. Like, when I've had to speak Spanish with people, I can't figure out how to speak Spanish without doing, like, a Mexican type of accent, because then it actually like sounds authentic. It's easier for them to understand. And like, if you're having to do that everywhere you go because you actually live in that area,
Sure.
like, well, I guess I don't know how much your voice changed though.
I mean, enough
Enough
where you notice it. You're like, bitch, you're not fucking British, okay? You were born in Iowa. Sound like a... No. Just make her fucking change.
Nah, I do get that though too, because I get what you're saying though, because I feel like I don't feel like my voice would change that much from living there.
Here's the thing: American media dominates any other world media. You know, so like you're telling me that she's not still watching like American shows or like like on TikTok watching people like I can't believe that like she is so immersed.
What does she do for work?
I don't think she's actually working right now. Her husband's pretty well off. So
she's married to one?
What was that?
She's married to one?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
She wanna be just like him, bro. God damn. Let her live her life, Coleman. Why can't she just be happy, dog?
She's coming home.
He said, I don't know.
I'm a shitty brother. I don't know. No, my youngest sister is she's non-binary, and she's becoming a pastor, which is wild.
Super wild.
Yeah,
a non-binary pastor.
Like, do you know what they did to your people? Like,
God damn.
they cut their genitals off and shit. They were like, we're gonna make you watch gay porn, or we're gonna inject you with this fucking thing and get that shit out. I mean, that's what they did, right?
Wait, why would they made him watch gay porn? Because I don't think making somebody gay watch gay porn.
It's conversion therapy. It was this. They used to do it back in like the 50s and I think like 50s through 70s and that kind of shit. Yeah, they would like.
So they used to do it to make people gay.
No, the opposite. So like, because gay,
so much of it,
because gay, being homosexual.
Yeah. They're just like sitting here and watch this. You're just like feverishly masturbating. They come in. They're just like, do you hate it? And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I hate it yet. I might need some more. That's wild, bro. What a fucking thought.
Don't mind all of this cum on my chest.
Yeah.
It's not.
What's on the floor? I threw up.
I threw up.
He came out of a weird way.
I threw up some cum from last night.
We need a mop. Call King Surf.
King Surf. I'll pay him $7.25 for that shit.
Our last fucking episode, dude, King Serp was on here talking about how he used to work at some sex shop and he was mopping up cum and shit for $7.25 an hour.
Damn, $7.25.
Yeah, minimum wage, and I was just like, oh my god, I've never worked. Actually, I did at my very first job, I guess, for $7.25 an hour. But I was working for my parents. It's like whatever.
Sure. Yeah, I was at $7.25 like most jobs in high school. No, maybe not towards the end. The first couple years of high school, for sure, I was working.
I really technically only had one job in high school. I worked at U.S. Cellular.
I was a shoe shine boy.
You just call yourself a shoe shop.
Nah, dead ass though. Like,
Dead ass?
yeah, so my cousin.
Did you put it on your face too?
No, I didn't know. I'm dark enough. The fuck I put some darkener on my face.
That was the joke.
Yeah, I've been trying to get fucking Coleman to fucking, well, not really legitimately trying, but I always just tell him, I'm like, you should do blackface sometime and just see how it pans out, dude.
Not well.
Yeah.
Not well.
But
I can already tell you how that would
He said that if I fucking transition to a woman, he'll do blackface. And I was like, well, Coleman.
That sounds like
he said, don't do that. That's like, I didn't plan on it, brother. Trust me. I was like, well, Coleman's never doing blackface, but.
Don't put on the dress, Lolo. Don't put on the dress.
You know, I did think it'd be kind of funny for the first episode, Marge, to like all come like in dresses. I don't know. Maybe that's probably gay. But I thought it'd be funny.
Again.
Get out. What a fucking...
Monty Python did, man. If they can do it, it's that they
I don't give a goddamn, dude. I don't give... Now, for a movie, I get it. If you're an actor, you know what I'm saying, like White Chicks, something like that. A great movie.
This shit's a classic, and I don't understand
it. So, wait, you don't understand that how it's a classic? Why?
Because it's not a classic. It's not really that funny.
Yeah, it's a pretty
not anymore. Not anymore. But back then, it's definitely like an iconic film. It was hilarious when we were younger. Good film, but like, I don't really get the whole premise of it too, though. It was kind of weird, but maybe that was the start of it, dude. Maybe that was the maybe White Chicks was the start of like, let's tell these
like
boys
Mrs.
they can be
Doubtfire.
girls.
That shit's fucking funny. That was funny.
I don't hardly remember Mrs. Doubtfire, I won't lie.
What?
Yeah, when it comes to men dressing up as old ladies, dude, I know Tyler Perry shit.
But yeah, no, Mrs. Doubtfire, that was a classic. Like,
is that with Robin Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I was never a huge Robin Williams fan.
Hey,
Besides in Jumanji.
He was so... I liked his serious roles more, honestly. And his stand-up was really fun.
I don't think I've ever seen... Nah, I was
his
not
stand-up is
into
hilarious.
stand-up. Most old stand-up, I don't like most of any of it, dude.
Listen to him talk about cocaine. It's like the funniest shit ever. He talks about like drinking and like just all this... Like his stand-up is just wild. Like completely offensive, out of pocket. Like it's nothing like he does in a movie.
I don't think I can get down with the approach. It just seemed always so like high energy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he seems like he's on cocaine all the time.
Yeah.
He's like very.
I get more laughs out of fucking Ric Flair. Ooh, he's like, I'm the fucking rootinest tootinest. And the way his fucking face just gets so red, and he's just, I'm like, bro, this guy did some fucking blow, dude.
They all did.
Oh, no, dude. I think that if we had to chalk up like a lot of these guys and how much blow they probably did, I bet Ric Flair is fucking up there, bud. I bet he is fucking up there. Have you ever watched any of his like old wrestling matches?
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Right.
I didn't watch WWE or any of that shit.
And he was known for getting like fucked up on their plane rides and shit. And then like there was the time that he fucking was all coked out and fucking was doing the fucking helicopter dick to some flight attendant. And so then he got charged with like sexual assault or harassment for it.
But I got so much shit going on right now. Like I'm so backed up on shit that I need to fucking watch.
Yeah.
The whole Vince McMahon shit. Just
that's crazy, dude. He was whoring out employees.
Wait, who?
Vince McMahon.
The dude who owned WWE for like the longest fucking time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was like making like some of the divas and shit, like fuck guys and shit.
Go fuck him to keep him in our roster.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like sending him nudes and shit like that.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, dude.
Money talks.
It's real bad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy though. Like, I don't even know. How do you fucking end up letting yourself get into that situation?
What, as a woman?
Like, even whether you were a woman or not, as a human being.
Sure.
Because like, what did it come down to? Was because I haven't read anything about like making like a threat outside of like you're gonna lose your fucking job. And so it's like, at the end of the day, yeah, he is the bad guy, but like you had to, like, you
still have a choice.
That.
No,
yeah.
I always make this argument. I think people should take more action, and like if they're working for a business and there's unethical things going on or whatever, you should find a new job. You should quit.
And you should tell somebody if they made like an actual threat. If they made an actual threat, agree with them. Tell them that you're going to do exactly what you said, and then fucking go and tell somebody immediately.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Don't tell HR.
No, not HR. Like, at that point, if they made an actual threat, go to somebody that you're supposed to go to, like law enforcement or your husband or who the fuck ever you got. Go to somebody.
Wait, they made like a threat or just
if
like...
it was a threat.
Oh,
if it was. Yeah. Which I haven't heard any about that from Vince McMahon. The worst thing I've heard is like you're going to lose your fucking job, so you're not going to be making a shit ton of money and you won't be rich. So it's like, well, basically... am I wrong for kind of thinking? Does that mean like you kind of hoard yourself out to make sure that you could stay rich?
It sounds shitty, but I do kind of agree.
Vince is still the bad guy. Don't get me wrong.
No, sure, yeah.
He definitely is still the guy. He's the aggressor in the situation. He's the one who fucking made people, like, he's making up these choices for people playing God. So he deserves to fucking be reprimanded for that. But I'm just trying to look at, I believe as a person, you should always look at what you put into a situation.
I agree. No, and again, this is going to sound kind of shitty, but like, I think this is kind of a blind side that people, there will be people who will, they'll support prostitution, which I do. I think that it should be legalized and people should be able to engage in that. Then there will be like this instance where like a businessman like is like, hey, I agree, or like I'll give you a raise, whatever, if you sleep with me, and like they will object to that, but then they'll be okay with process. And like in my mind, they're almost kind of the same thing.
A lot of times
there's a transaction.
A lot of times it happens.
No, I'm serious. Like there's a transaction. They're both agreeing. She could walk away.
Yeah,
she has that option to walk away.
Well, a lot of times they do it, and then they fucking come back years later and sue him for sexual assault
because the money stopped.
Exactly, or something along those lines, or like now they have enough money where they can get the defense to actually do it. But it's like, man, what? And like maybe it's harder though too. Like you got to think when you're fucking like in New York and your rent's $4,000 or some shit. Maybe it is a little bit different.
Okay, but you can always take options. I don't know. My belief is that we're all adults. We're all capable of making our own decisions, and you should be able to, determine if you're at a business and like somebody wants to solicit sex from you and you don't want that, maybe you should fucking quit.
Yep. And I understand like being a lady getting brought into an office, if you got asked that question, it might make you feel threatened already.
I understand that too.
Like, I can't even get up and move out of this chair. Like, what the fuck do I do? Because if I try to leave, what's gonna happen?
I understand that, but I feel like that has more to do with like they're like people's. I'm not even talking about women in general, just like culturally and just where we are at in society. I think people are just kind of trained to like not stand up for themselves in those instances. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, people should be able to make those decisions.
Self-defense matters. Standing up for yourself matters.
No, I think women should be armed. I think women should carry pistols. I think they should, and if they're beyond like the whole, money sex exchange, if like your life is being threatened, then you should have the mean, and like that's probably more likely to, maybe not all, but in some instances it's probably more likely to happen to women, and they should be armed. They should
carry fucking dildos, dude.
The pussy pistol.
That I guess a dildo could be kind of called that.
Yeah. It's a dildo and they just pull out a fucking.
No dude's gonna want to get hit with a dildo, dude. Okay. Just fucking pull that bitch out and start fucking whapping him, bro. The pussy pistol.
Gay.
What?
Gay.
No, that's straight. I said no dude's gonna want to get hit with the fucking dildo, so you just fucking whip that shit out. Just keep it in there all day long. Just keep it stuffed in there. It's just like, bro, this shit was crazy one time. All right, my homeboy, some chick had sent him this fucking video, right? And he's like, bro, you gotta see this. It's crazy, right? And so I look at it, and it's her with a dildo in her ass, and she pulls it out, and the thing's just fucking massive, dog. Just fucking massive, right? And then I've been doing I just swipe along on Tinder thing for years, bro. And we had matched on Tinder, and then she was like messaging me, and she was like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And she's like, I'm like barely responding, because that's all I can think about is the video. Then she says, what do you think about me? And I was like, all I can think about you is the time I saw this video of you pulling like a 12-inch dildo out of your ass. Because I was just being honest. Like, I'm like, you're asking me what I think about you when I tell you this is all I can think right now. And she was like, oh, that's awkward. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it is. Like, I can't even have a conversation with you now. Because I'm like, who just... And she sent it to 2 of my homeboys, too.
Damn.
So it's like, who's just sending... The thing was huge, dude. Like, I remember this video clear as day. This huge pink dildo, and I was like, because it's in there. And when she pulled it out, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I'm like, holy fuck, that thing is big, bro. I thought she had a butt plug in that shit. Not that. I'm like, where was you hiding that? That shit was insane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Am I wrong?
No. I think it's insane that like women can just like do OnlyFans and like send people nudes and think that that's not gonna make things different.
And like post lewd things and shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm not hating on bitches who just send dudes nudes. You know what I'm saying? I've had that before too, where I'm like, I wasn't even really expecting nudes.
Like, shit, good
I really appreciate that, and I appreciate bitches who like post their ass on their story and shit like that. So when I'm clicking through Snapchat, I'm just like, ooh, yeah, okay,
yeah.
You know, it's just like. It's like, okay, I just got a free glimpse of some nice booty. Like, thank you. I appreciate you for your service. I was just talking to a coworker the other day, and I told her, I was like, I truly believe that on this planet, and there's no hate to non-binary people, fucking gay people, trans people, none of that. But I'm like, I truly believe that it's a woman's job to serve a man on this planet. That's like a job through people. And I believe it's man's job to serve women. And I like if you
serve each other.
If you put it that way, yeah, and then but everybody always got to worry about the details. Yeah. Well, that's a man's job. Well, that's a woman's job. It's like whoa.
It's 2024.
It's like, exactly. Your job's to serve me. My job is to serve you. Yeah. What can I do to benefit for you? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really comes down. If fucking shit ever pops off, yeah, women will go to war, but it's gonna be primarily men doing the front line fighting shit. And they're going to be held back supporting us. But it's going to take both sides to make the whole thing happen. Yeah. The wheel don't turn.
I don't know, man. You give these bitches some testosterone, they might beat you to the front.
I mean, yeah, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still.
I mean, I object to war.
Most women, if we go and pull 100 random men off the street, we go pull 100. Let's do 1,000.
Okay.
1,000 random men and 1,000 random women. Any city you want. My money is on the men 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. Women are awesome. There's a bunch of strong women. I work with a bunch of like very strong and intelligent women. They're awesome. But let's be real. When it comes to like, don't give them no weapons, nothing. Stick them out in a big ass field or something. No, I'm saying no weapons, just hand to hand. Who gonna win? Who you putting your money on?
Talking to me?
Did they recently? I'm talking to. He said you talking to me because I don't know if I want to say. I'm just saying.
Oh shit, dog! I just picture like them fucking. Like, what is it, like them 100 Pikachus going against like the 20 John Wicks or some shit? Like,
yeah, I've seen those.
I've never even seen that.
Well, like
it's like some program like I saw one where it's like 100,000 Jedi against one Chuck Norris, and he just kills all of them. Yeah. It's
I love that.
It's so funny.
Chuck Norris gets such a high rep.
Like it was like a million Toads from Mario versus Bowser.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where did you guys see these? I've never seen this.
TikTok or some shit, yeah. You want to hear something about Chuck Norris? When I was growing up, there was this kid whose name was Jeremy Norris. And he claimed that Chuck was his, not the Chuck Norris,
Jeremy, is that what you said?
I think Jeremy. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy Norris. He was a disturbed child. He had a lot of anger.
Disturbed child.
Always a Jeremy.
He was very angry.
Yeah, you know what, Jeremy, dude? Watch out.
But he had an uncle named Chuck, not the Chuck, but like Chuck Norris. And one time I wore my Chuck Norris shirt to school. It was like it had Chuck Norris, and I had like 10 facts about Chuck Norris. It was like the stupid shit, like he cures cancer with his tears.
Target or something.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "That's my uncle. It's my fucking my uncle's name is Chuck." And then he just charges me. Just charges me,
bro. You got
and like the teachers the teachers fucking talking with these like the cheerleader chicks in the school, and I'm like on the other side getting my fucking ass kicked. I'm like, what the fuck? These fucking teachers aren't doing shit.
You let him whoop your ass,
dude. I was fucking
disturbed.
He was like a twig, huh?
He had that retard strength. That's what it was.
Yeah,
he said he had that retard strength.
I'm usually I don't think I've ever been in like a fight. I've got my ass kicked. I don't know. I'm a non-interventionist. I try to fight with words. That's my motto.
Gotcha.
This fucking guy, dude.
You just talk your way out of it.
See, this is the thing. And to be fair, I'm saying to you, I'm saying this to you as your homie, for real.
Okay.
You need to change that. Now, fighting with words, okay, completely. Like, we should be able to have a disagreement without arguing.
Yeah.
And we should be able to argue without having to physically get into an altercation. But
Sure.
you definitely want to be prepared for it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because if somebody comes running up in here right now, and they're like, let's fucking go, and they start swinging, words ain't going to do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah,
Stop.
True. That's why I stay inside.
In the name of love. I think, is that a song? I think that's like a song or something.
But this is why I stay inside in my basement.
Okay, I got to fucking piss so bad, but I also got one more question that I definitely need to ask.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Cool.
Peace out, cunts.
Oh, wait. Are we coming back, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said, yeah.
Bitch single again? Not yet.
You say what?
I was like, is this bitch single again? I was like, not yet.
Is that your life as a single man? You're just waiting.
No.
You have like 100 bitches on radar, and you're like, okay, we'll just wait until these drop.
No.
I don't even care if you drop. Like, you want some dick for the night? I got you.
I'm in process. So I may or may not, in the coming months.
Oh, you might have a girl?
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, good for you, man.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know what it's gonna turn out
she's got to dump her man first.
No. I'm not gonna date a girl like that. Didn't we talk about the girl that one time?
Did we? Is it the one that you like dated a long time?
No, I didn't date her. I was fucking this girl while she had a boyfriend. One time we was laying there in bed, and she was like, "What would you think if I left my boyfriend to be with you?" And I was like, "Good luck." And what the fuck are you talking about? You have a boyfriend right now. You think I want to date you?
That'd be the shit I don't understand. Like, hold up. I met you how? And you want to date me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make it make
Let's
sense.
just do this. This is fun. I like this. I'm a single man that needs some cooch, and you're a not single lady who needs some dick because you don't want to fuck your boyfriend anymore. And also, though, fuck that guy. Like, your girlfriend hasn't fucked you in months, or maybe she was lying, but like, she definitely gone all the time with me. It's like, yeah,
I
you
left
probably
her
should
wet
know
for
something.
Yeah, maybe he was cheating too. Who knows?
Maybe, yeah. He's a big gamer.
Yeah.
Stayed at home, gamed a lot. Well, worked and then gamed a lot. So sometimes it's easy to get buried in that game, and your girl's like, "Hey, babe, I'm leaving." You're like, "Okay, bye, I love you." And then
One more level. Wait to break up with me till this level. Lolo, you wanted to mention something before we wrap this bitch up.
yeah, because we were talking about those scenarios. So what's the scenario? It's like 3rd graders or 5th graders? How many do you think you're taking? You're in a coliseum.
Okay.
No weapons. You've never heard this question before?
No.
3rd graders?
Okay, let's build a scenario here. Then.
Okay.
Or 5th graders? Which one? Or both?
What do we want to go with? 4th graders. Let's just meet in the middle. Okay. So you're in a coliseum, like the Roman Coliseum.
Okay.
All right? They're coming in waves of 25 4th graders.
Okay.
All right? No weapons, none of that. You have to fight them.
You think I could take them? Is that what you're saying?
How many waves are you dealing with? They come in waves of 25.
Oh, 25. Damn.
So just 25 every time?
Mm-hmm.
Probably two at the most.
I'd probably go like 4.
Because you're getting pretty fucking tired after like... I mean, even though they're kids...
We're not... I feel like in these questions, they're never counting stamina, though,
Do
at the same
we
time.
have weapons?
No.
No, I said
Okay,
that.
yeah, then I'm probably like 50. That's probably max. You get tired after
You think just 50 4th graders?
Yeah, well, I mean, you punch them. You have to punch them a couple times.
You don't
Some
have
of
to
them.
just punch them.
You can just kill them. Oh, killing's on the table. Okay.
Right, and you
That's
gotta
what I'm
think. You
like,
gotta
like
think
3 or
smartly
4.
too.
So
what's
are you
what's
just, like,
really gonna
breaking
be
their heads,
dangerous?
or what the fuck?
What's gonna be more dangerous, dude? A punch or a kick?
A kick.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
do you know how to kick correctly?
That's why I'm saying 50.
I don't know, dude.
we're talking.
I think I'm gonna take at least 200 to be honest.
Wow.
Because
200?
And the thing about it, really, to me, at least 200, because it's like kill or be killed. So it's like they're dying before I die. Like I can't just give up.
You know what I would do, Lolo? I would be a martyr. They would come at me and I would bow down and I'd be like, take me. I refuse to hurt these children. I refuse to hurt the children.
Fuck them
Take
kids.
me instead.
Yeah.
Take me instead.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here like, I'm like, okay, 4th graders. My daughter's in 2nd grade. So that's just 2 more grades up. Like, oh, yeah. We play fight every fucking day.
Yeah.
So, I can kill these ones? Like,
Yeah. Nah, exactly. I'm saying it's like, bro, that motherfucker's getting launched.
He's just banging these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but and then I'm being realistic. Like, okay, I am fat. I do get short-winded sometimes. So yeah, maybe like 3-4 waves.
My warm up with bench today, like I stopped warming up with even the bar. I don't go under 95 pounds now, and it was like 30 reps in total for just warming up on bench with the 95. And I'm like, those kids got to be like probably around the same weight, right? Mm-hmm. Probably around 95 pounds, maybe less. How much does a 4th grader weigh?
Probably about that. I don't know.
Either way, if they weigh too much, though, like if they're just like a fat ass 4th grader, then they're just extra weak. Because those are gonna be frail. Like if you think about it,
Kids have a lot of energy. Though,
your
dude.
hardest punch, dude. Do you think you could go through this drywall?
No.
You don't think you could punch the drywall with your hardest
I
punch?
don't think so, dude.
What type of fucking white are you? What the fuck am I?
You never said fuck you, mom.
Man, I think I got a sheet of drywall at my house from when we were gonna fix some stuff, and I'm gonna bring it over, and we're gonna test you trying to punch through it.
You know, you've done a really good job making me feel like a pussy this episode, man.
I'm sorry, but I think you can. No, I think you can absolutely do it.
You think so?
Yeah, it's
I've never
not-
punched through drywall, so I don't know.
Damn,
I mean, I punched, dude. So I've punched a wall and made a dent in a wall, but I've never
like, went
put
through
through
A
it.
dent?
No. Yeah.
How'd you fucking make a dent? Not
I don't
only a
know.
dent.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't fucking know.
There was a beam there, huh?
Maybe.
Remember that
there
girlfriend
could
that I told you that used to hit herself when she got mad? She put a hole in my wall once. Punched right through it. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I was like, I've never even done that. What
You
the
never
fuck?
outgrew that?
Well, I never
Hit
punched the
yourself?
walls, though, either, because, yeah, we were in my parents' house, too. I was like, what are you doing?
Dude, those are the scary bitches. My ex-wife used to fucking punch, like, both me and, and walls and shit, too.
Both me and walls. It gets real scary when they start hitting their head off shit. That's when you're like, okay, I'm in trouble right
And that
now.
was your
Yeah,
ex?
dude.
Yo, a few
And
exes
ex?
ago.
And ex?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
fucking ex-wife, yeah.
Well, she had gone
your,
through.
Your ex-wife used to beat you.
No, not like beat me.
Oh, okay.
I I was like,
He's like, I hit back.
no, I didn't.
I didn't lose.
It was like, I don't know. It was like a couple.
Bro.
I wasn't like cowering or anything. I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
I hope she doesn't
outta
see
here.
this and then get mad because I'm not gonna say who it was. But my homegirl was telling me one time about like how her dad was like, well, at least I didn't beat you guys. And I was like, kind of fair. I was like, still a piece of shit, but I was like, I mean, he's not wrong necessarily, dude. I was just like, God damn, what the fuck? What the fuck type of comment is that to say to somebody?
That's hilarious.
he didn't start.
Like, okay, that one, I don't think he was handling any of that from the sounds of it. But that's just it was, oh my God, dude. When she said it, I was just like, that is the worst and funniest thing I've ever heard at the same time for somebody to say. It's like, okay, you got me on that one thing, motherfucker, but that's it.
He came back from the store. He didn't beat him. That's not
I don't
bad.
think he technically came back from the store, though.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, like you said, at least he ain't beat him. He was around enough to say that.
If you were around somebody, you'd probably feel really bad, though, and then you'd be around somebody who actually did get beat by their dad, and you'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah, this was a lot better. We were talking about dads because they were talking about, like, one was, like, a drug addict, one was an alcoholic. I'm like, see, that's the thing. Mine wasn't either. Just a normal-ass dude. Just a normal-ass dude that must have just, I guess, been like, I don't want to see my kids. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't care anymore. It's crazy though, because I'm actually probably gonna have my stepdad now legally adopt me
Oh,
to just legally be my dad. Yeah, the white
You can
guy
do that
that's an
after you're
ex-cop.
18?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Damn, I didn't know that.
It's just legal documentation that he's technically my father. So, because like when I think about it now, he's a dickhead, and him being an ex-cop was really shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, in those times and all that. But, dude, he always held it 10 toes down.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's occasions where he technically could have taken me to jail. But, like, he wasn't about to do that, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have fucking stood on the stand against me unless he had to type shit.
Sure.
But, nah, like, he held it down. He always took care of my mom. He'd be such a fucking dickhead, like, days when my mom was sick. And he just was, like, such extremely an asshole. But, like, now that I'm grown and shit, it's like, I don't know. You get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, he took care of his wife. That's what he was doing. He's like, hey, that's my wife and your mother. So what you're going to do is shut the fuck up while she gets some rest. So it's like, he always held it down. He taught you how to not be a fucking punk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to say some shit to fucking stand on it. So, got a lot of respect for him. He's a good dude. Let's get him on the podcast. I bet he'd have some shit to say, dude. He's a big Trump fan.
Oh, is he a big Trump?
Oh, big Trump fan,
no.
dude. He'd hate you. He'd hate you. Nah, he's a nice
What
guy.
the fuck you doing hanging out with this fucking this anarchist?
Man, that
motherfucker?
nigga got coins from, what's it, Saddam Hussein?
Oh, really?
Yeah, from when he toured
Oh,
over
he was
there.
military, that's
Yeah,
right.
he was a Marine.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
That would be
He was
kind
a
of cool to hear
motherfucker,
some military shit.
Yeah,
if he's
I'm
able to
saying.
talk about it. I had my uncle on my podcast and he talked about all that and it was interesting to hear about.
Maybe he'd be down. He might be down to get on sometime. But the dude, I love him so much now because it's like I'll go home and he'll be sitting there. He'll be like, "Take a shot with me," and I'll be like, "No, I'm about to fucking go somewhere. Like I'm not taking a shot right now." He's like, "You're not gonna take a shot with me?" Like I'm just like before back in the day, it used to be like when he was coming home, we'd hear a car door and we'd be like, "Oh shit, Trevor's home." He'd be like, everybody would like scurry out of the living room, like turn the TV off and go to their bedrooms and just stay silent.
Yeah.
And then you'd like hear him in his boots walk in and it'd be like, "Oh fuck, dude, what the fuck is about to happen?" Every once in a while you'd hear, "Hey!" You come out and you're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Pick this shit up." And then just leaves. And it's like, you fucking picked that shit up, dude, right away. Like, yeah.
That's funny.
It was fucking something, dude.
Yeah. Well, shit, guys. Should we wrap this bitch up?
No.
No.
I said we go another hour.
Dad stories.
I gotta eat, bro. Fuck.
You don't got no dad
I don't
stories.
have no dad stories.
Well, stepdad, to be fair. You don't got no stepdad stories?
Nah.
No. No stepdaddy?
No, my mom was a single mom.
Damn.
Like,
held it down, huh?
Yeah.
How many siblings you got?
Oh shit, bro! I'm adopted too. So what?
Damn.
I got a So I guess it would be like older sister, older brother, older sister, then me, then a little brother. No, then a little sister, then a little sister, then a little brother, then a little sister.
So 8 of them motherfuckers?
Goddamn. Just in like on my adopted side, it's just 5 of us.
Jesus.
Okay, so you say adopted side, you mean that's the parent that raised you? Mm-hmm. Okay, and were your siblings, were they blood to them, or were they also adopted?
My older sister is my adopted mom's biological daughter.
Okay.
And the rest of us are adopted.
Okay. Wow.
Good mom?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I've heard a lot of like 50-50 when I've met people that are like, yeah, I'm adopted. Like a lot of them got into. You know, my fucking D-Lo said that to me once. He was like I always thought you were a mama's boy, and I was like, yeah, I am. I was like, so.
Yeah, I'm a mama's
boy. Like, who fucking cares?
That's my first tat.
For real, my mom like held it down for me, dude. Yeah. My mom always had my back. My mom is like, before I got Bo, my mother is the one thing that's ever shown me unconditional love in my entire existence. Yeah. I'm like, when you have something like that, and some people aren't blessed to have a mom like that, which really sucks. Sometimes they find it through adoption, but sometimes there's people who get adopted who like not even close.
Bro, I never understood that shit until I was older. Like, for real. Like, now that I'm older, I'd be like, damn, I took some shit for granted.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, that's just human nature at the same time. People are gonna do that. It doesn't make you like a bad person or anything. You get. I mean, I don't know. You gotta learn to be a man, and you can learn to be a man through, like a woman can still raise you to be a good man.
Yeah,
sure.
But man, it definitely does help having other men in your life for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, you gotta know which ones to follow.
You had like some inspirations at least.
Yeah, you gotta know which ones to follow.
I think a shitty thing for me being mixed is like, for the longest time, and especially the area I grew up in, is like for the longest time, the only like black men I had to idolize were like fucking rappers that talked about like drug dealing and gangbanging and shit like that, or athletes and shit like that. Honestly, it wasn't until I started training boxing at Iowa Martial Arts West when I met BJ and Juan that like I'd say like those are like the first like black men in my life that are quite a bit older than me. Not quite a bit, but old enough to the point where it was like, oh yeah, these are guys I can actually like look up to and like truly learn from. I really held it down. Coach James too. You know Bo James? Oh shit, it was his dad. He's so funny, man. He's so funny. He's always in there talking to me about Jesus, telling me I need to get better at chess.
Dude, I suck at chess. I ain't gonna flex.
I know.
Play a lot of chess. I
mean, we can end this. I'm cool with that.
Or did you have something else you want to say?
Well, I want to talk about football.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave, and you guys can.
You're coming to play though.
Oh, that's right. I am coming to play. Yeah.
You coming to play some football?
No. I don't play football, bro. Football, basketball. I never played. I'm
gonna be a bench warmer.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Coleman's gonna be a ref. I'm just gonna teach him how to ref.
We can sit on the bench. Ooh, snap. We can sit on the bench.
Hey, there we go. We can smoke a blunt. We can taunt everybody. Damn. But hey, you could be here smoking this blunt.
We're gonna be in a public park. Chill out.
So?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay.
Our first smoke that was at a park.
Nah, I rented out a park though. Everybody came at me like, well, what the fuck? We couldn't just go to the park and use the field? And I'm like, I mean, technically, I guess. But I'm like, but what happens if we go to the park that we didn't actually rent and we're like, hey, you gotta move, we're playing football? Like, people wouldn't even have to move. I'd be like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm sitting here.
What are them, 4th graders?
No. And send Coleman in there first. You're on the front line.
Go see how tough these 4th graders are.
They'll let you get shot down and fucking clog up the battlefield.
That's how you
weaken them up a little bit.
There we go. All right. Should we wrap this up?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Peace, fuckers.
Word. Peace. Thanks for having me, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We're going to comment at the end. They're just going to be like, fuck you.